It is important to make sure that the water is safe before going out on it. There are resources that you can check to make sure that the river is at a safe level before you make your trip. Check your local outfitter's websites. If you're unsure, you can also call your local outfitter. Maps also show safe levels of water. You can go to water.weather.gov and check your appropriate location's river levels. Remember, it's always important to know what an appropriate river level is for your area of river that you are paddling in. Always avoid paddling when thunderstorms may be predicted for that day. It is fine to paddle in the rain, but you don't want to get caught in a thunderstorm. If you see lightning or hear thunder, pull over to the side of the river immediately and find a safe spot to wait for the storm to finish. Do not continue to paddle as it could lead to a fatal outcome. Avoid paddling in extreme heat or cold. Extreme heat can lead to heat stroke or exhaustion. Extreme cold can lead to hypothermia, especially if you fall into the water. A good rule of thumb to follow is to make sure the combined water and air temperature are over 100 degrees or it is too cold to paddle. If you are experienced, make sure that you have the appropriate gear such as wetsuits, skirts, etc. when paddling. Always know your river route before you go out kayaking. Make sure you know how to get to your destination and what side of the river your takeout will be on. Check to see if there are any dams on your route and if you will need to portage. Have a plan if there are dams. Never attempt to paddle over a dam. The best way to avoid coming into contact with a low-head dam is to do your research before setting out on your kayaking adventure. Check on maps of local waterways and consult with other kayakers who have local knowledge. You can find online maps of low-head dams in your state. Also, check to see if there are any extreme rapids or fast-moving water on your route. Always do a thorough check of your boat before going out on the water. Make sure there aren't any holes or leaks and make sure it is water ready. Check for any broken pieces on your boat and fix if needed. Are you leisure paddling or doing a multi-day trip? You want to have the appropriate style of boat to avoid frustration and overexerting yourself. When doing leisure paddles or shorter trips, a smaller boat is fine. Shorter, wider boats are more maneuverable for making quick changes in the water or just floating. However, when doing longer paddles or overnight trips where you may be paddling 20 to 30 miles in a day, you will want a longer kayak that can store gear and also move faster on the water. Longer, narrower boats track better in the water. If fishing, you want a wider, more stable boat, like a sit-on top that won't tip over as you move around. Know how to use your safety gear before you go out on the water. This way, if you need to use it, you are fully prepared for any situation. Know how long mileage and time-wise your trip will be, and make sure to give yourself plenty of time to make that trip for the day. Account for any extra stops you may make like food, fishing, bathrooms, etc.